Good afternoon. I'm doing this video to show you how to navigate the lactase simulation enzyme lab. So the lactase enzyme simulation lab can be found on Google Classroom. I noticed that you had looked and found the definitions of these keywords here in the pre-lab part. And what we're doing, I'm going to show you how to do this by doing a run and following the directions and pasting a graph in here so that you know what you have to do to get your data. Okay, so I'm going to open the simulator at the link, and you'll notice the simulator looks like this. All right, and it's going to do me a graph of glucose production from lactose hydrolysis. So the lactose is going to be broken down by an enzyme, and what we're trying to do is to figure out which of these factors affect the enzymes breaking down of lactose into glucose, and also how those factors affect it. So going back to my Google Doc, I see that for the first one, what I want to do is I want to set the temperature at 15, okay? Leave initial lactose at 500, set the temperature at 15, leave the pH at 7. It says run the simulator 5 times, then take a snip of the graph and paste it into the 15 degrees Celsius box below. Okay, so let's change the temperature to 15, right over here in the box. Okay, leave the pH at 7, leave that at 500. I'm going to run it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times I ran the simulator. That gives me kind of an average. It's kind of the reason why. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to take a snip of this. I want to take a snip of this graph and paste it into my doc. How do you do that on a Chromebook? Well, I emailed you before and said you're going to hit the Control key and hold it down while you hit the Switch Screens key. On a Chromebook keyboard, that's the key right above the 6. So you hit Control and switch screens, and it'll give you like a way you can frame what you want to snip. I don't have a Chromebook for this video. I have a PC, so I'm going to use snipping tool, and I'm going to snip this graph so that at least you know what it's going to look like in your doc when you paste it. So there it is. Once you snip on the Chromebook, it'll copy it to the clipboard, or it'll give you an option to copy it to the clipboard, and you want to copy it to the clipboard so that you can then just put your cursor here in the 15 degrees Celsius box, hit Control V or paste, and paste the graph in there. All right, that's how you snip and paste a graph. So this page is going to be a bunch of graphs of different temperatures, and then you're going to change the pH, and you're going to run it like the directions say and snip the graphs of the pH. And then you're going to change the substrate concentration and run it and snip the graphs of the pH. So you're going to snip a lot of graphs and paste them into this doc. And then once you've got it done, you're going to answer what factors affect enzyme action and how much they affect enzyme action. Okay? So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, as always, contact me.